Hi guys, thanks for being here today. I'm going to be informing you guys about fun things to do around the Seattle area as far as outdoor activities, good culture experiences, or of course the Seattle nightlife. So for starters, I'm going to talk to you guys about the outdoor activities. So one thing in Seattle that's very popular is hikes. There are tons of places to hike here, and there's tons of different difficulty levels, so there's really no excuse not to go. There's lots of wildlife to be seen, mountains, forests, coal mining history, lakes, and lots of beautiful other scenes. Another activity is kayaking. They have kayaking with the whales in the San Juan Islands, and these are about 45 minutes if you take a ferry, or 90 minutes if you decide to drive. This is considered one of the best places in the world to observe killer whales and other wildlife. It's only $89 for a 6-hour tour with the whales, and this is just a great activity for families. If you decide you still want to see the water but you don't really want to spend as much money, there's also canoeing in the U District area, and this is only $9 an hour, and this is just great for picnics. You can bring beer and wine on the canoe, just lots of fun with friends. There's lots of lily pad fields you can canoe through, so if you're looking for a great day on the water, the place is called Waterfront Activities Center, so that's something to keep in mind. So on to our culture experiences in Seattle. As you guys might already know, the Space Needle, this is probably mainly for people who are just taking a short visit to Seattle and looking for a good culture experience. The Space Needle is 605 feet tower tall with a revolving restaurant on the top. It has a great view of downtown Seattle, and this is known to dominate the Seattle skyline. Another culture experience is the Museum of Flight. Since Seattle area is kind of known for main company is Boeing, they have a Museum of Flight, and it's one of the largest air and space museums in the world. This is a historically significant air and spacecraft, and there's lots of activities for kids. So, also the nightlife. There's so many different cities that are very close to each other, but they all have different things to offer. Belltown, this is more a fancy high-end area with top night bars and clubs. As you can see, Belltown is down here in the corner. We also have U District, which is great for young college scenes. There's lots of good bars to watch games at and great happy hours. This is right here in the middle. We also have Capitol Hill, and this has just lots of bars, and it has a gay-friendly atmosphere. We also have Fremont, and critics say this is one of the best places for dining with great deals. They also have great dance clubs, and it's known to be laid back. Fremont is right here to the left of U District. And lastly, Ballard, and this is if you're looking for a very casual vibe, not as laid back as Fremont, but more casual than Belltown. So as you can see, there's lots to do in Seattle, and there's something for everyone. So it's a great place to go visit, whether you're just coming for a few weeks or you're local. So, in conclusion, thanks for watching. Do you guys have any questions?
I know you mentioned the Space Needle. Do you think it's worth the money?
It's something I feel like you would need to do maybe if you were just coming for a few days. I feel like to get the full culture experience, I would recommend it, but it's not really something you do twice. Once you've done it, you've seen it, so I'd say do it once.
I noticed you mentioned whale watching. Is there any guarantee that I would see a whale on the tour?
I know they don't guarantee you can see whales, but summer is known for the whale watching season, so I would recommend going sometime this summer. But even if you don't see whales, there's lots of wildlife you can see while you're on the tours. Are there any other questions?
Nope.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.